Good morning from here in Seoul. We are just waking up and we have a jam-packed day today.
Yeah, first thing to start off the day, we're going to head over to the Namsan cable car. Going to go up to Mount Namsan and then check out the Seoul Tower.
Yeah, I'm really excited about that. I haven't really been up a cable car ever before.
So we just got to the top of Mount Namsan, just got off the cable car. The view is breathtaking up here.
Yeah, I didn't realize how big the city was until you can see it from so high up.
Also, one of the really cool things, so we got to the top, there's railings on the side of this viewing deck, and they are just covered in locks. People come and lock them, put their names on them. It's just kind of like a show of love for couples and stuff.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's kind of like the bridge in Paris, except it's a viewing deck in Seoul.
So one of the cool things about the Seoul Tower is it's actually the first specifically tourist tower in all of South Korea, and also it is the second highest point in Seoul at 236 meters high. This place is huge and it's really cool. We're pretty high up here, so it's quite a bit colder, and there's actually a lot of snow on the ground still.
Yeah, I was really hot from the hike up here because we had to walk up like a street that was straight up for about 15 minutes, and I was sweating, and then we got to the top and I'd taken off my jacket and I was like, whew, I'm sweating, and now I'm like, oh my god, I'm so cold, I need an extra layer. So we just bought a love lock and we're gonna go lock it on the fence. We haven't seen any love locks or like love fences yet, and I'm really excited to lock it up and throw away the key and love him forever.
Yeah, we couldn't not do it while we were here. It's just really cute and really cool, so.
So our love is now locked on a railing in South Korea.
It's kind of a cool thought to know that that's going to be there forever and ever.
Yeah, well, for as long until they tear it down. But we'll get to that one day. As of right now, our love is forever locked.
Right there.
Right there. So we've seen these everywhere, and I really wanted to try one, and they had one in the shape of Squirtle, and I'm so excited.
Love this stuff. So we just got here to Samcheongdong-gil Road. It's another kind of shopping district with a whole bunch of stores and restaurants and stuff.
Now that we're filled with love and happiness, we decided we'd probably fill our stomachs with some food. We're gonna try some real Korean food instead of the Western food that we have been eating. It's just really hard because there's a lot of menus that aren't in English, and we're not super adventurous yet, but we're ready to go all out.
There's so much food and it all looks amazing. So I cannot get enough of dumplings, so that lunch was amazing.
I'm starting to kind of get sick of them, but they're still really good. It's just funny how much random things are inside of dumplings that you don't even know until you break them open or you bite into them. Since we're from Canada, we used to get dumplings all the time, but they were just very straightforward, just meat and then a little bit of vegetables. And these ones, it's like a mixed match and I'm not sure what's in it.
Alright, so now we're on our way trying to find the Bukchon Hanok village, which is a really big tourist location here in Seoul. It's a lot of really old buildings. Let's go take a look. So we finally made it here to the Bukchon Hanok village. This place is really, really beautiful. The streets are really unique and these buildings are really, really cool.
Yeah, these doors are very extravagant. I'm so happy to be able to experience something like this.
So the cool thing about the Bukchon Hanok village is these buildings date back to the Joseon dynasty. So this whole area and all these buildings are over 600 years old, and there's like 900 of these buildings in this area, so they're everywhere. And people have like renovated the inside, so people still live in them, but they're just these old buildings that they're called Hanoks.
Yeah, as we came up this little tiny street just because we saw this door and saw how beautiful it was, but it's like protected by a security system and there's mail in the mailbox, so obviously somebody lives here and people just come and take pictures in front of their door all day.
So these houses are really cool, but I think it would be really difficult to live in this neighborhood because there's always people walking up and down the streets, taking pictures of your houses, looking at them, and then there's not much room to drive to with the people around, so it would just be very difficult to live here.
Yeah, but there was also like a very steep hill both ways to try and get up here, and we saw a van coming past us to try and get up, and it had a rough time and it scraped the tire and it made awful sounds, and there's this Audi just sitting on the street here, and I have no clue how it got up here and how it goes up and down that hill, but it's a little bit treacherous to try and drive. I love being back in a country where pedestrians have the right of way, so crossing the street is so much easier, so much less stressful than having to try and like wait for the cars and weave between them and in and out of traffic and try not to get hit. So much more calm and enjoyable.
So we just got here to the Cheonchien stream. It is beautiful. It's about 11 kilometers long. It goes all the way through middle of downtown Seoul. It is just beautiful.
Yeah, unfortunately we decided to come at sunset because they said it was supposed to be beautiful, but it is dropping in temperature. Like, it is really cold. I know we were complaining about heat, now we're complaining about cold, but we need a climate that is right in the middle of these two.
So as much as we've enjoyed it here downtown and at the stream, it is getting really cold and we're really tired after a long day.
Yeah, it is time to get back. I think we're gonna eat ice cream for dinner, but I'm not sure we'll decide once we get there. So we are finally back in the warmth of our hostel, and of course I did actually get ice cream for dinner. Owen got chips. We've been eating so much the last couple of days, we just need to let our digestive system relax and not have a huge meal for dinner.
Yeah, I am still full actually from the dumplings that we had earlier, so we didn't really need much anyways.
Yeah, so anyway, we're just gonna chillax and plan a huge day again tomorrow. We have 2 more full days here in Seoul, and then we are off to Busan.